everybody. It's 3 p.m. and it's time for dinner with Nanny Bubby, and I'm so happy to be here. The weather has cooled. I think it may not be staying here totally, but it has cooled for now, and it is a gorgeous day out there, and I'm so happy to be here and talking about, believe it or not, as we move into this fall weather, here it is September 2nd, as we move into the holidays, today I am making homemade vanilla. And you would be surprised at how very easy it is. And I'm going to go through it in just a minute as everybody climbs in and finds us here. I'm very proud to announce to all of you, and please give me a thumbs up if this applies to you, but the Happy Fridge has been posted in Gather with Nanny Bubby Facebook group. It's a free download. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell yourself, go into Gather with Nanny Bubby Facebook group and just download the Happy Fridge, www.nannybubby.com/Happy Fridge, and you can find it. Hey there, Frank Solly, so nice to see you. Waving, okay, good. So it looks like it's just Frank and I here for right now, and to that end, oh, here comes somebody else, so everybody's finding us, everybody's coming in. I'm going to be making homemade vanilla today. And hey, Arlene, we missed you yesterday. You missed the non-dairy dessert, Arlene, but it is posted in Gather with Nanny Bubby. It was absolutely delicious. You're going to love it. It is a date pudding cake, and it's absolutely fantastic. Well, you can watch the video just down below this one where you're at right now, or you can go into Gather with Nanny Bubby and print out the recipe, and it's so easy to follow, and it just was gorgeous. So there we go. So this is homemade vanilla. This vanilla I made back at the end of May, and oh my gosh, it's just absolutely beautiful. But as you can see, and maybe you can, I have used, hey, Marcy Tosher, so nice to see you. Thanks for being here. So as you can see, I've used quite a bit of this vanilla, at least down to there, if you can see the line. So what I am going to do first is to tell you that when you make your own vanilla, you can replenish and restart it at any point throughout its history. So what I'm going to do, I'm thinking I needed a tweezers for what I'm going to do, but I'm going to take out, let's see how this works. I'm going to take out, there we go, I'm going to take out one vanilla bean, and I'm going to take out one more. So what I do is I replace 3 with another 3 and then refill it. So let me see what I can get out here. Probably not the best way. So note to self, I need scissors, right? Let's see if I can get this out. But this is not going far enough in. Let's see. Here we go. Let's see if I can get that out just a little bit more. There we go. That loosened up. Here we go. I almost have it. There we go. I am always determined to make something work. Hey there, Bonnie Lane. How are you? So as you can see, what I did, if you look in there, is I split these vanilla beans. You can see all the vanilla seeds inside. You can even scrape them out, which I can do right here, right now, and use these like if you're making any kind of maybe cream cheese dessert, and you want to put a little bit of vanilla bean in there. Or I think I can just scrape them right out right now and actually put them back into the vanilla syrup. There you go. So look at all that beautiful, can you see that vanilla on the edge of this? And I'm just going to go ahead and put that right back into the vanilla jar. And this is how they make vanilla paste, is they let it sit making vanilla. This one is also cut open, as you can see. And I'll see if I can take one more out. There we go. And just scrape all of that right out of there. And then we'll put it back into the jar. Just smells absolutely heavenly. Okay, so I got 2 out. Let me see if I can get a third one out. And it looks like there's a little more space, so I'm able to get this one out as well. There we go. Okay, so again, the key is that this, hey there, Philip, how are you? Philip is here joining all the gatherers. So as I mentioned, I made this in May. It looks like this one went in and didn't get cut. That's interesting. Okay, let me cut it right now. And I'm actually going to get this one and put it right back into the jar. So this will be my third one. Let's see. Let me cut this open. Can you see that okay? Let me adjust the camera lens for you. Okay, so what we're going to do is open up all of these vanilla beans. And as this cured, and I started using this about 2 months ago, all of this vanilla that I made, vanilla extract I've been using in baking or whatever else I might need it for, into alcoholic drinks, using the vanilla. And I am told that literally, as an example, Ina Garden has the same bottle of vanilla that she has been keeping going for the last 30 years, which I find absolutely remarkable. So let me get all that paste down in there. Okay, and so now what I'm going to do, let me just wash these hands a little bit. I'm going to grab 3 fresh vanilla beans because we took 3 out, which I have right here. And you can see how they swell. Hey, Roseanne, can you see how much more swollen these beans are? Can you see that as they sit in this bottle is vodka? So let me just move you just a little bit more forward here and tip you down. There we go. Just so you can see everything that's going on. So we're going to take these 2 and 1 more. Get that paste right in there. It'll dissolve. And so what this basically is, it's about 7 to 8 strands of vanilla beans filled to the top with vodka. Put it in a dark place, dark, cool place, and then let it steep into your vodka, or today we're making bourbon actually, and all will be well. So let me, oh, I got a hair that just is itching my nose. Forgive me for that. So I'm going to slice down. Can you see this? I'm just going to slice with a paring knife right down the middle, being careful not to cut the other side of the bean, just the one side, so that the vodka can actually get into the whole bean. And then we're going to take it, try to open it just a little bit with your hand so it's nice and open, and just take it and stuff it down into that bottle. We're going to do another one. This one is really dehydrated, very closed up. We're still going to slice it from the top all the way down. Here we go. Open that up. Take our hands and open a little bit of it. There we go. And get that into the bottle as well. So it's a little bit of a tedious job, but it's really can be very relaxing. I need 17, I've counted them. I need 17 of these bottles for the holidays. There's number 2. And let's put in 1 more. And they need to steep, if you will, for about 90 days before it becomes vanilla that you can actually use. But I promise you, this vanilla is so luxuriously delicious. Hey, Lisa, that that you will not believe. So there we go, all in. We're just replenishing. Let me get my hands washed here. There we go. It's very slick and very gummy. So now what we're going to do is just fill the rest of this bottle. As you can see, the liquid is down low. Oh, so delicious. And we're going to take, this is a bottle of vodka that we got from I have no idea where. We never drink it because it's just not a brand that we, always go for the Grey Goose or the Tito's. So someone must have brought this as a gift somewhere. And it's vodka from Poland. It's perfectly good vodka, I can tell you. But we're going to take this vodka. It's a great use of a vodka that you don't care much for. And we're just going to top off. the bottle here. There we go. And get this out. There we go. And on goes the top. And we're just going to seal it. There you go. And we'll shake it up just a little bit. I probably should have left a little bit of air in there. But it will kind of steep together. And now I'll set this aside for about the next 30 days. And this is my replenishing my vanilla bottle. So there we go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to start fresh. In these that I'm making for the holidays, I'm actually using bourbon. I particularly like bourbon vanilla much more than I do the vanilla made with vodka. There's the Nielsen and Massey vanilla is bourbon vanilla, and I love this. So I buy my vanilla beans off of the internet from a company called Native Vanilla. And you get about 10 strands of vanilla in a package. There we go, Native Vanilla, nativevanilla.com, or just Google Native Vanilla and see what comes up. And you get 10 vanilla pods in here. They are shrink wrapped, as you can see. And in these size bottles, I'm going to put about 6 in. So I'll load about 2 of them while we're here. And since you've all started to join me, I just wanted to tell you that the Happy Fridge has been published. It is first in Gather with Nanny Bubby. So if you want to download it, you certainly can go over. How many of you saw it? Give me a thumbs up if you went over to Gather with Nanny Bubby and saw it. And it's just sitting there for your pleasure to download. And, you know, being that this is so wide, well, then I won't be able to get them out. I think I'm going to change mine. I was thinking I was going to cut it in half widthwise, but here we go. So I cut that. We're going to open it up, and we're just going to set it down inside the bottle. There we go. Yes, I get these bottles also on Amazon. They're very cute, I think. So there's one. And I think that, how many did you see? How many of you did see the Happy Fridge, I guess it's a tongue twister, Happy Fridge published this morning, this afternoon in Gather with Nanny Bubby. So it is there waiting your pleasure. It's a free download. If you didn't get Happy Spice Cabinet, there's a link to that as well through your, when you download Happy Fridge, and you get a little thank you from me for downloading it. There's a link again to the Happy Spice Cabinet in case you didn't get that. Look, this opened up absolutely beautifully. There we go. We're going to put that in. 3 more to go. And I think that the bourbon is just a much better, it's richer. There's just a richer taste to it. So there we go. And there's 3. How many are in there? 3, 4. We're going to put about either 6 or 7 in here. Cover it with the bourbon. And then I'm going to make little labels during the holidays and give this away as gifts with the dried oregano that I pulled out of the garden, and dried basil, because basil's on its way out right now. Probably won't have my basil plants for very much longer, so I actually cut them way back today, and I'm starting to dry the basil. And I pulled out sage, and I'm drying sage. I also wanted, and rosemary. I'm doing rosemary, so I'll do a combination of those herbs, and a bottle of vanilla, and they are going to make great gifts. Just a little way of dropping them off to those people that I love, with a little taste of Nanny Bubby's kitchen and Nanny Bubby's garden. I can't think of anything better to be able to give people than a bite of nature, something that's fresh, that wasn't sitting in some shelf in a grocery store or in a warehouse, right? Right from the source, fresh from the source. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that's 6 in there. And now we're going to go ahead and fill it with the bourbon. So there we go. So I want to tell you that honey cake was absolutely, oh good, Roseanne, thank you. That date cake. The pudding cake yesterday was absolutely unbelievable. It absorbed all of that liquid that we poured on top at the end. It became very heavy as all of that cake absorbed all of the liquid, and it just sort of blossomed up. Put mine in the freezer, and we're going to be eating it on Monday night. Okay, so here we go with the bourbon. I want to leave a little space, unlike I did with the vodka. I think I filled that a little bit too high. There we go. Leave about, an inch and a half at the top. Okay, take that off. And there it is. There you go. You can see it already starting to take on the color. And I think that's what's so great about using bourbon, is that it really starts to turn colorful. Because if you can imagine, this is that dark from just using vodka. So you can imagine how dark and rich the bourbon is actually going to be. So we're going to start again. Let me open up again. These come from Native Vanilla. Let me show it to you. There we go. Native Vanilla. So anybody, it seems like the flavor would be too bourbony. No, actually not at all, because what happens is the alcohol begins to, it caught air, so the fact that there's air in it, it just starts to, I don't want to say ferment, because the ferment has already sort of happened. But if you take a look, let me just show you, Lisa. So if you look at this Nielsen and Massey, what you read is Madagascar bourbon, vanilla bean paste. And so I think that this actually is my favorite vanilla extract. When you buy it, and it's very expensive. So let's see if I can get this open. Can't get it open. Can't get it open. No. Oh. Nope, I can't get it open, but it's just really, really rich. And so when you use this, or when you use something like Schilling's vanilla extract, there's a big difference, and it looks like the Schilling is lighter, that it's made probably from the vodka and not from the bourbon. And I like this brand and bourbon. You can also use rum, believe it or not. If you think that rum is your thing, you can use the rum. So either one, rum, vanilla, or bourbon. That's for sure. So tell me, give me a little feedback. Well, hey, Gary Weingart, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for being here. Let's see, who else is here? Yes, very expensive. Yep. Nothing artificial. No, definitely not. Okay, so here we've got, let's see what we've got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And then go ahead and maybe take 7 of these and start again. So there we go. So here we go, cutting one more time. I want to make sure that you can see me. It is a little bit of a tedious job, and I'll only do one more. I just want to remind you that tomorrow is a Channel 8 day. And it is my first day back in the studio, although 2 weeks ago was supposed to be my first day back in the studio. And I didn't make it because I actually thought I was coming down with that which will not be spoken about. And I was terrified I kept thinking, what if it's me that after 18 months comes into the studio and gets everybody sick? And I worked myself up into a frenzy over that. And so I ended up canceling just to protect everybody. Every once in a while, when you start hearing news reports and Delta variants and everything else, kind of gets into your head. And it certainly got in mine. So I ended up canceling 2 weeks ago. But I am not canceling tomorrow. I'm definitely going. And so I won't be here because Channel 8 airs tomorrow at 3 o'clock. I'll probably be on about 3:10 and 3:15. So there's that. And I wanted to say hi to Susie Foreman, who is here. Thank you so much for being here, Susie. And hey, Teresa Anderson. So can we all give Teresa Anderson some love? without question. She told me last night that her son-in-law's, hey there, Connor. Did you come say hello? Oh, yeah, come say hi. No, everybody wants to meet you. We talk about you all the time. No, he's not coming. Okay. My son-in-law just walked in just as I was talking about son-in-laws. Um, shut the door so the lizard doesn't get in. Even though, maybe open the door so the lizard can get out. I don't know if I told you or not, but there's a lizard in my house. And we're trying to find him so we can get him out. Anyway, so I won't be here. I can't remember what I was saying for when Connor walked on through. He always walks first into my pantry, into my freezer, and then we lose him for a bit. Anyway, so Channel 8 tomorrow. Monday is a Jewish holiday, so I won't be here on Monday, and Tuesday and Wednesday are also the Jewish holiday. So, and it's Labor Day, so I will be gone Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and possibly Wednesday. And then Thursday is my son's birthday, but the exciting news is that he and I are likely going to make a drink together for all of you. And I'm excited about that. So, and probably finish up the appetizers for his birthday party. So there you go. So whether I'm here or not, you can still spread love like butter. And what I was saying about Teresa is show her some love, give her some thumbs up. Her son-in-law, just as I was speaking of son-in-laws, in walked mine. His parents have a home in South Lake Tahoe, and they're right in the firewall zone. So they had to vacate their home. So give Teresa some hearts and thumbs up and wish her the best, and her in-laws the best as they fight those fires. So. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Open this up one more. Okay, all open, all ready to go, nice and flat. Okay, all right. Here we go. And that's really all there takes. What you really need on your hands is time. Time on your hands for this to sit in your cupboard for at least 90 days before you give it. So that's why I'm starting now. In this week in September, I'm going to be doing 2 or 3 of these today till I get to my 16 bottles, and then I will put them away on a shelf, and I won't get them out until December, until Hanukkah and Christmas roll around, so I can give them. So there we go. So last one in. Here we go. Actually, I'm thinking I actually might be on Monday. We'll have to see how Monday unfolds. So prayers for your family, Teresa. That's nice. Best of luck. Okay. Best of luck, Teresa, to all of them. Okay. 3 in, 6 in. Let's fill it with some more bourbon. There we go. Okay. Harmony. I can hear Harmony. She's here too. I don't know what they're doing here, but always happy to have them, right? So I did get this bourbon at Trader Joe's. Here we go. And really, I've gone through quite a bit. I wasn't sure if I'd go through 1 bottle or 2. Wasn't sure how I would do. I'm not sure how much 750 milligrams actually goes through to get into all these bottles. But I would say a bottle of bourbon like that will actually fill 3 of these. So there we go. There is 1 down and 1 more to go. So that's it for me, everybody. And for those of you who are celebrating, Happy New Year to you as well. And remember, when I'm not here, you can still spread love like butter, whether I'm here or whether I'm not. Prayers to Teresa's family. Thank you so much, Eva. That's so nice of you. I'm reminding you to go into gatherwithnannybubby.com and download the Happy Fridge. If you want the Happy Spice Cabinet and you missed it the last time, when you get your thank you letter, your opportunity to download Happy Spice Cabinet will be right there. And that's it for me today. Love you all so very much. Enjoy. I hope you make vanilla for the holidays. And and absolutely put it on your shelves and enjoy it. Look at it, it's already starting to get that rich, wonderful flavor, so I'm very excited. All right, everybody, that's it for me. Just ordered vanilla beans. Roseanne's on it. Did you get them from Native Vanilla? They're really not as expensive as you would think when you buy them from Native Vanilla, which is why I like this brand. And they also are very rich, and I love them. So, are you ready? On the count of three, 1, 2, 3. Go out and spread love like better. No, I'm going to be on Facebook. I'm just not going to be on Friday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday because it's a Jewish holiday. And tomorrow I'm going to be on Channel 8, okay? I'm definitely going to be here. It's just the Jewish holidays, and I'm not working during those holidays. Okay, just like you wouldn't work on Christmas. Hopefully you wouldn't. I'm not going to work during the Jewish holidays. Okay, everybody. Love you so much. Spread love like butter. Bye, everybody.